Hey, welcome to Life with Colonel Lee. I'm Colonel Lee. Today we're taking a look at a new tent. This is a ultralight one-person tent from Mountain Hardwear. So this is the Mountain Hardwear Nimbus Ultralight one-person. So what you see here is the tent, including the rain fly, and then on a bungee deal to the side is the poles, and then this that I have squeezed in between is the ground sheet. I paid separately for that. It does not come with the tent. So we're gonna get a pack size and weigh everything here. So let's see, the pack size of the tent body is 10 inches by 4.5. Now the pole sections are a little longer. They are 14.5 inches long for the pole section. Alright, so we're going to weigh all this together, and then we'll weigh separately without the ground sheet. It says 2 pounds 22 ounces. Now let's take the ground sheet off and weigh the tent just like it comes. $1.94 pounds. Comes with emergency splint and deck J-pegs and 2 guy lines. Here's the Mountain Hardwear Nimbus 1 without the rain fly. So when they designed this tent, they designed it with keeping it as light as possible in mind. So instead of the plastic hooks connected to the tent body, there's smaller hooks on the pole sections, and the cordage connects the tent body to the poles. And at the foot box, there is a stiff, rigid corner here, which raises the sides up off the floor. And it's like that on both sides. So you have DAC aluminum featherlight poles. It's all one piece. And it's all connected with a hub. So the back is a single pole. Goes into the little bracket. Same on the front. Goes into the little brackets right there. Here's the Mountain Hardwear Nimbus 1 with the rain fly on. So it connects to this buckle here, right there, and then you're able to adjust it. Then you just have one stakeout point for the vestibule. Same thing on this side, connects to that blue buckle. Then on the sides here, it stretches out the fly from the tent body, and then it also connects to the tent right there, so it helps pull the sides of the tent body out. So that is pretty nice. So on the back corners, It just goes to your ground stake. Then you have your center, goes to the blue buckle tensioner adjuster, and same thing here. So another feature I do like about this tent, and that I like about all tents that offer this, is the two-way zipper. That way you can maintain privacy and increase some airflow. And if you need to drop something into your tent real quick, you're able to do that. I like how it has this piece come over quite a bit, so that helps protect against moisture. Okay. So it's not a huge vestibule, but I think you're able to get your pack in there. You can stand it up, lean it up against the tent. So I'm able to sit up tall without hitting my head on the roof of the tent here. And most of the way back I can. But it's 37-inch peak height. And then, so the floor dimensions on this tent, the back foot box is 27 inches wide. The front head of the tent is 39 inches wide. Correction, 37 inches wide. Yeah, fix that in a minute. And then the overall length is 85 inches long. We're inside the tent here with the vestibule closed. So these are size 12 shoe. So you can kind of see about what kind of room you have here. So it's not a huge vestibule. You're not going to be able to sit under there, but you could cook under here if you needed to. Just make sure this side is open pretty good. You don't want to burn up your rain fly. All right, let's take a look at some features in here inside the tent. So you do have a bathtub style floor, and like I said, the back has those rigid corners, and it holds the corners up off of the floor. And you can see here on the side how that is pulling the tent body, or the rain fly, and the tent body, the sides out. So that is pretty nice. So we have an overhead pocket here. We have a large pocket here. So you are able to Velcro the rain fly to the tent poles for extra rigidity if it's windy, stormy conditions. So to stuff your door out of the way, you just have this piece of fabric here. Just pulls right through and makes it really quick and easy. So you have a loop here, one right here, you have a loop here, and another one right here. So plenty of places to hang a light source, or if you want to rig up some cordage through these loops and hang up some clothes, let them dry or whatever, you could do that. All right, let's close the door and see what we look like. So there we go. So everything about this tent is they had in mind keeping the weight down and trying to get as much space as you can for one person. They did a really good job. This that's pretty roomy for a one-person tent. I've seen a lot smaller tents, like 20 inches wide, and they have plenty of height in it, but I mean, it's just like being in a coffin or something, even worse than a coffin. And then they weigh twice as much. So the Rainfly material and the regular material, it is thinner material, but it's strong, good material that they're using. So there you have it. Mountain Hardwear Nimbus Ultralight 1-person tent. Thanks for watching.